Hello, welcome to House and Home Chat, Real Estate Real Talk with Dina and Chris. I'm Chris Breitenbach.
And I'm Dina Mathis, and welcome to 2023,
Woo-hoo,
right?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to our first podcast episode of the new year. Can you believe it? We're on season 3, Chris.
Season 3 already.
Season 3, year 3 of doing our podcast, and this is actually our 46th episode that we are recording today.
Yeah, it's flown by. We've had some great experiences.
We've had some great experiences, met some great business owners, and we've had a blast doing it.
Yeah, definitely. And we want to thank you, our listeners, for listening to us and participating, giving us great ideas and input along the way. And we want to share with you a little bit of how we're going to shake it up for season 3.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. In the past, we've done the House and Home Chat and Real Estate Real Talk. Starting moving forward, we're going to break that out a little bit, and we're going to separate those segments. So some segments we're going to come to are a House and Home Chat segment, and then others we will focus on the real estate world.
The real estate world. And some of those real estate real talk segments will be a little bit more spontaneous. They might be a little bit more on location, instead of being in such a controlled, business environment.
Right.
Exactly. So just something to look forward to, but we really still look forward to bringing you all of those wonderful chats with all those local business owners.
Yes.
It's been an important part of our platform here, right? And the best way really to ensure that you're not missing out on any of our podcast episodes is to subscribe. So please subscribe to our podcast and our YouTube
channel.
Exactly, YouTube, if that's the way that you are receiving us. Subscribe, like, comments. We love your comments. And if you love what you're hearing, then please give us a favorable rating. We would love that too, right?
And thank you for those of you who have.
Yes.
Hey, one of our favorite episodes of season 2, and it was specifically episode 19, we spoke with Jacqueline Lonsway, who owns Nova Candle Company, and we have returned to come back today just to do a little shout out to this business. It's, like I said, one of our favorites podcasts of the year. And again, if we could put smell through the camera.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't been here yet, you need to come to Nova Candle Company.
Yes, absolutely. We have, we're back today actually because Jacqueline's got a little post-holiday sale going on. She's got a lot of her candles and inventory at 20% off. She's got some really cool merch. Also, if you haven't been in, we've got this Stay Golden shirt, super cute. She's offering that at 20% off. And then who doesn't love?
It's a Yellowstone t-shirt.
Yellowstone t-shirts. Yes, everybody. So come on in, check out the merch that she has here. That's 20% off. And she also has some new things in her inventory.
Yes, like this cheese serving set. Love that it is in the brushed gold.
It's super
colors, goes with what is in. But I just gave a cheese board as part of a wedding gift. And oh my gosh, this would be perfect for it.
It would be perfect. Yes. I love it. Yeah. So lots of cute little knickknacks. You'll have to come in and check it out. And going back to that episode that we did last year, I say, right? Season 2, episode 19. It was titled Scents That Make Sense.
Yes.
When you're selling your home. So we invite you to go back to that episode and learn more about Jacqueline and the wonderful shop that she's created here. And we also give you those top 5 scents that make sense when you're selling your home. I just love to say that.
Better you than me.
Jacqueline, she's just around the corner here. Jacqueline, can we get you to come on in and just say hello to everybody?
Hi, everyone. How's it going?
And tell everybody where you're located and just, any other fun fact that we might have missed.
Yes, so we are located in the Montgomery Square Shopping Center. We opened last July, so we've been here for a couple months now.
More than a couple.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
flying
it's
by.
flying,
Going
right?
so quickly. But yeah, like they mentioned, we have a lot of new products moving into the new year. We still have all of our candle pouring classes available and some great new scents coming your way too. So we're really looking forward to our first full year here in the shopping center.
Awesome.
Excellent.
And
you know,
we love it.
January, what else is there to do? What a
Right.
great time to come and pour
Come
a
on in
candle.
and
Get out of
pour-
the house for
yeah,
a little bit.
Get out of the house.
The
It's-
workshops are amazing.
Yeah.
We all come away with some, beautiful, wonderful scented candles, and it's a really good time, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's a great opportunity to bring some girlfriends out, or come with your family, or a date, right?
Yeah. Anything will work. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jacqueline.
Thanks, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
And we wanted to just kind of end today's segment. Of course, we're, love promoting our local business owners, but we wanted to talk a little bit about how real estate is going here the first 11 days
11
into the
days.
new year.
Mhm.
Yeah, so, obviously it's the first question that everybody asks us when they see us, and over the holidays and at parties, and, how is real estate and how are things going? And there's often a shift that happens, right,
Is-
from December to January. So, Chris,
There is,
yeah,
right?
what are you
And-
seeing? You're
my
really,
gosh.
really busy
So-
right now with some very active buyers.
And it's been, you're right,
Mhm.
I've been dealing with buyers, and it really gives me a good insight into the market. And
Yeah.
Dina's right, through the holiday season, probably the most common question I was asked is, how is the market? And my answer, as I have shared 100 bazillion times, is it depends on who you are as to
Right.
how the market is,
Right.
who you are, what your price point is, and where your market is. What affects definitely what is going on. I've seen a lot of posts, real estate posts, about how the market has slowed down. Well, listings have slowed. We continue to have
Yeah.
minimal listings hitting the market, but I have some buyers in a 250 to 350 price range in the northern burbs. And I will tell you, every home we see, it's a party, or decent home, we see there's a party, right? We're
Yeah.
talking 30
In and out the door, huh?
in and out the
Yeah.
door. The one dare listing agent I spoke with, within a matter of hours, had 32 showings
Wow.
scheduled. And I don't know how many offers they got. We were part of that. And he's just like, we just have to cut it off because
Mhm.
we just have to cut it off.
So that's interesting that we are still experiencing, as people are talking about the market slowing down, and it has, because it historically does over the holiday season.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
boy, things are still, buyers are still out there. If you're thinking about selling and you're thinking about a spring market, it's obviously
If you have a house between
A good
250
time
and
now.
350 in the northern burbs, especially Mason or Westchester,
Yeah.
call me.
yeah.
Not only can I help you sell it, I've got your buyer.
We've got some buyers right here, exactly. So yeah, inventory is still low.
Because you're kind of seeing a mix.
Yeah, you know what? It's I've got kind of a balance of buyers and
Mhm.
sellers, and it really, like you said, it just depends on location
Mhm.
and price point.
Right.
So in the price point, I've just had a closing, or I have a closing happening today in between that 250 and 300 range.
Mhm.
And although we did not go over list price, we came in right at list. There just really wasn't that opportunity to negotiate.
Mhm.
But we came in, bid well, made it strong, and we're making it to the finish line here. So still, and we did that during the month of December,
Right,
where
right.
things had sort of ebbed just a little bit, but I definitely see a pickup. Now I've got a listing that is down on the river, and that's at a whole different price point,
Right.
which is in that 1 million plus range. And we are seeing some activity, definitely seeing some activity, but I think we had some lookers in that price range. It's just a whole different kind of sale, I think.
Yeah.
But I expect here in the next 30 days that's gonna pop, and that's gonna sell too.
And that's what, and I'm typically the eternal optimist,
Mhm.
but I see that too. And
Mhm.
I even see, again, watching that really that Mason Market. You know, there's a house in my neighborhood that's been on for probably a month now, and it wouldn't have been in the spring.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there are areas, there are price
And
points.
conditions too.
Well,
I mean,
and,
yeah,
right,
I just
back
showed.
in May, nobody cared about
Nobody
the
cared
conditions.
about the conditions. So yeah,
Now people do.
Exactly. I showed a property last night, Chris, over in the Kenwood area. Great home, great neighborhood. It's been on the market over 40 days. And, you know, before going in the door, you wonder why it's still on the market. And then after seeing it, you realize, you know, it's all about the condition. So you really have to look at those things, talk those things through with your trusted advisor, your agent, and really come up with a plan that gets you the best and the highest price, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And we'd love to talk to you about how to get that done.
We'd love to talk to you here in the new year if a move is something that you're thinking about in 2023 or even beyond. It's never really too early to start planning.
Right.
And Chris and I are here to help you through talking through any of and all of those decisions that you questions that you have and decisions that you might be considering.
Yeah. We're happy to help.
We're happy to help. So thank you all for being our listeners and our YouTube watchers. And we want to thank you all and wish you all a very happy, a joyous, a prosperous, and a healthy new year. And we're going to cheers it up here. Jacqueline, you want to join us?
Sure.
All right. We've got some champagne here at the Nova Candle Company. And that's, and incidentally, that's another thing you can do is bring in BYOB here.
BYOB.
And while you're candle pouring, you can, you know,
Celebrate the
Drink
new
it
year.
now.
celebrate the new
Yeah.
year. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies. Cheers.